Dr. Ademola, see, you have said so many things. I want to pursue a little bit. Okay. Like you said, sometimes you need to sell the business. Okay. And I think you said this at the beginning that failure is part of your learning process. By failing, see, nobody learns anything if they never fail.
Yeah, true.
Okay. And unfortunately, a lot of us are absolutely afraid to fail.
Mm.
We are just scared of it, of failure.
Yeah.
Please tell my audience who are interested in building something. It doesn't matter if it's in entrepreneurship or any other thing. Tell them the value of failure and learning from failure.
Okay. Okay, the way I'm just dishing out the words now.
Mm.
My success story is so sweet.
Yes.
It's so sweet. My success story is so sweet. But the fact that I've failed more than being successful.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about most of my failed businesses. My businesses have failed. Most of the business I was able to establish and fail, there are more than 22. It got to a level that I didn't understand why the business has to fail.
Mm.
Now, when you don't understand failure, you start seeing failure as setback. When you understand failure, you see failure as experience.
Mm.
That's what I did. Now, I met a pastor some years ago. He said something. He said, if you are doing something and you've never had temptation, say now you are not human.
Mm.
See, you are not human. He said, the fact is that in success, there are failures. He now used the word, he now gave the illustration of Jesus Christ. I was persecuted and all that. Now, coming back to what you just said, if you start a business today, from ideation, from where you have, from ideation, you will experience failure. From ideation, what I mean from ideation, you experience failure, because most of the idea are trial by error. You just have to try and see if you can succeed.
Yeah.
Some of them, they don't succeed, they die because you don't know what to do. Now, the moment any of those things, if they die, it all depends your vision.
Yes.
It all depends what exactly do you want to achieve in life.
Yeah.
What you want to achieve in life is what will keep you going. So I tell people that the first thing you need to understand, not the idea that matters. Your idea needs to align. There's what they call alignment. Your idea needs to align to your vision.
Yeah. The purpose.
If your idea aligns to your vision, when you experience failure, you're not going to quit.
No.
All you need to do is to become resilient and persevere.
Yeah.
Yes. You learn how to persevere. You see yourself becoming resilient. Oh no, I'm not going to quit. No, I'm not going to quit. I must ensure that I'm able to achieve my vision. When you have that, every time you fail, you learn lessons from your failure.
Mm.
Thomas Edison, he tried 1,000 times and he tried 999 times and learned 999 lessons.
Yes.
It is a 999 lesson he learned something from, and the 1,000 he became successful. So what it means is every lesson you learn from your lessons. Now, and I said something before now. The reason why most times I write books is from my experience. I have a book called The Ultimate 3 C's Secret of Wealth and Growth.
Okay.
In that book, I talk about procrastination.
Mm.
I was a chief procrastination officer.
A lot of us are.
I was a chief procrastination officer. I can procrastinate. I can, in short,
over planning.
Oh God. Now, one of the things I discovered in procrastination, either you don't know what you want to achieve, or you choose to stay in where you are. Now, every time I tell people, every time you have a plan, ensure you are able to define the plan.
Yeah.
Your plan should align to your vision.
Yeah.
What you want to achieve.
Yeah.
If you cannot identify, if you cannot understand that, there's tendency you are going to procrastinate.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what to do. Secondly, some of us choose to be lazy because we want to be lazy, not that we are born to be lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. We say we do.
Yeah. So the moment you get to that level, you need to use your sixth sense. The sixth sense is telling you that what you are doing, you're not doing the right thing. That you have to look at the other side to understand how to fill in the gap so that you are able to do the right thing. So what I do most times, I learn this word. I take responsibility of everything I do.
Yeah.
So when I start taking responsibility of everything I do, I start learning from my lessons, from my failure.
Yeah.
So failure is a pivot to success. You cannot succeed without failure. You must fail to succeed.
Yeah.
So when you learn to see your failure as lessons, you learn from it and you move to the next level.
Very good.
So that is what has helped me. I must tell you something. There was a time I lost up to about $100,000 after investing in the business. After 9 months, the business crashed. And it was tough for me because I have to borrow money. I have to borrow money here and there. So what I did, that I have to go to meet about 2-3 investors to tell them this. You know what one of the investors said to me? As long as you tried and you fail, means you can succeed someday. So I learned lesson from him. I was expecting the investor.
You'll be angry.
Oh God, that somebody's going to take me somewhere. But they never did. They never did.
True investors don't do that. Yeah.
No, they don't. They don't actually. So what they do here is he just told me that and said, though we may not have the kind of fund to invest in you right now, but I want you to learn something. Go back to your drawing board and redirect and re-strategize and redefine. Yeah. And I did. I took that instruction and I did. Yeah. When I did that and I came back and I became very strong as an entrepreneur. Now, the strong will came from my failure. Yeah. I became
because you learned from them. Yes.
Yeah, I learned from them. So I became confident with what I have encountered or what I've passed through. Yeah. So if you're an entrepreneur and you've never failed, you've not really checked.
You never tried.
Yeah. No, sometimes some people look at their businesses. One thing people don't know is for you to be genuine, for you to be successful, you need to look at the whole part of your weaknesses and strengths. You need to look at it critically. Where have you failed? Where you did not fail? Like me, most times, I use my weakness to complement strengths. How? I bring in people who have my weaknesses are their strengths. Exactly. I bring them in, so they fill the gap for me. So instead of leaving myself, putting myself in that level where I will fail the business, or I will fail in what I'm doing. Yeah. I bring in the right people to fill the weakness, and I use that weakness to complement strength. That's all. That's what I do.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
So it has helped me over time to build up. So to what I just said about procrastination, if you really want to succeed, because there are 2 ways of procrastinating. Some people look at it, there's a strategic way of procrastination, strategic procrastination. Now, sometimes when they talk about strategic procrastination, it may come by nature. Sometimes it may come because one or two things happened. Now, what I mean by that, some things sometimes delay because there's something good for you.
Okay.
I look at that as strategic procrastination. Because sometimes you try your effort in something, you put your best in that thing, you do everything. You don't know the reason why you're not achieving success. Sometimes people will quit. Most people, they quit. Why some persons don't quit? They look at it and say, okay, I'm going to see where this thing will take me to. Now, after a while, you didn't quit, but you just allowed it to lie low there and focus on one or two things. After you focus on one or two things, then when you go back to it, you will see that that thing becomes successful. It is not because you are the best. It is not because you want to fail or you want to succeed. It is because of resilience. You are able to persevere. So those are the things. So when you want to become anything you want to become in life, if you don't understand the dynamics and also the universal principles, you're not going to succeed. People think that when you practice more without principle, you will succeed. Principle are most important than you just practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the things.
Wow. Thank you for that.